Here we have my 2003 Dodge Ram 5.9 Cummins 24 valve, all right? So here's what was happening. At around 40 miles an hour, the RPM started surging, going from 3,000 to 1,000. Bam, 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 bam. I mean, it was just going crazy. Would not pick up much speed at all unless you barely feathered on the gas. If you barely gave it gas and slowly accelerated, it would pick up a little bit of speed, but you could not give it any gas without it sputtering and going crazy. So I changed the fuel filter, nothing happened. I figured, why not buy some Lucas? I'll pour some Lucas in there and fill the gas tank up. Well, I knew that was a long shot in the dark. That didn't fix it. I got in there and I looked and I saw on the dash, I put it in drive and it said it was in reverse. So I'm like, well, that's weird. Something's shorting out in the transmission because it was actually in drive even though it said it was in reverse. So I got under there looking around and I noticed that there was a lot of grease on the plug where the gear, like by the gears, where the gears change in there. So I unplugged that and lo and behold, that plug was full of oil. It's on the transmission, driver's side. It's right there. You can't miss it. It's right where the linkage is at. I unplug it. I go to AutoZone. I get electric cleaner. Let me show you exactly what I got here. I just moved into this house. I actually just bought it this week. So I went and bought this. All right. I cleaned the crap out of it with this stuff here. Okay. Then I went and got some grease. Okay. I cleaned it. I let it sit for about 5 minutes after spraying it. You don't have to, but I just figured why not let it dry. Then I caked the inside with grease. So after I did that, I plugged it back up. I don't know why I did it, but I let it sit for about 5 more minutes after I plugged it up. Started the truck up, let it warm up. I'd say I probably let it run for about 10 minutes. This has nothing to do with this though, but I'm just telling you how I did it. After I plugged it back up, I let it run for about 10 minutes. I've driven it 20 miles now, and it drives better than the day I bought it. I bought it 3 years ago. This truck, I mean, it's always got me and my employees where we needed to go until that problem started happening. So look, if you don't have a check engine light on and your truck is sputtering real bad, I would lean towards looking at this. Even in park, it would sputter a little bit. How that has anything to do with transmission is beyond me. Anyhow, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Sorry I rambled on a little bit, but I mean, hey, this video is about 4 minutes long and I think it's going to be worth it. Check the plugs, make sure there's no oil in them. So yeah, get the grease. Make sure it's electric grease. Don't use any type of grease. Make sure it's electric grease. And the plug's on the driver's side, right there by the linkage. All right, you just pop it up. Real easy. Took me about 5 minutes to do it. Truck runs like a top now. I mean, like I said, I've put 20 miles on it, not one problem. I'm gonna have my employee get in it tomorrow and actually pull a skid steer with it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Remember, if there's no check engine light, it's probably not an electric sensor. Could be, but it's probably something like this. Always though, first step, change the fuel filter. Which, the hood's a little messed up, but the fuel filter is right here. So, driver's side, right there, under your hood. Make sure you drain it. There's a little yellow switch, drain it. Anyhow, you that drive Dodges, you rock. Yeah, I've got a couple Fords and a Chevy also, but this truck is the beast. All right, y'all, I hope that this helps y'all out. Peace.